Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, you're very welcome, and I hope you can find some value on this channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. For those that are new, I post my videos on Thursdays and Sundays at 6:30 p.m. so make sure to press that subscribe button and press the bell button to get notifications when I post more of my videos. So welcome back to another Poetry Thursday, and today I am doing a quote from Michael McMillian, and it says, "Can't start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the last chapter." This is quite a good quote to talk about as we are approaching this new year. And today I just want to talk about the 10 things to let go and leave in 2020. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Say the top 10 things that we should leave in 2020. Number 1 is self-doubt. Like, self-doubt does not benefit you anyhow. It does not do you any good. It doesn't benefit you in any sort of way. You don't get any good thing out of you doubting yourself. All you're gonna do is procrastinate on doing the things that you need to do. All you're gonna do is stress yourself out. All you're gonna do is give yourself anxiety, although you know you're capable of doing that thing, but because you doubt yourself so much, you don't take that initial step. You don't leap, you don't jump towards your goals. So get rid of self-doubt. Leave that in 2020. How to get rid of self-doubt is tell yourself of all the great things that you have achieved in this year, in the previous years, things that you are great at, and keep programming that into your mind. Tell yourself of all the things that you have been able to do, of which I think it's easier telling yourself the things that you've done because you're not trying to create an image, you're not trying to create something that you haven't done before. If you've done it, it's a fact, that's what's happened. Keep telling yourself of the great things that you have accomplished, the great things that you have done, or situations that you thought you were not able to come out of. At the end of the day, you actually did. Keep telling yourself and repeating that situation. So 1 is self-doubt. Number 2 is stop listening to other people's opinions, especially if it's opinions that are not helping you in any sort of way. Like, you can take criticism, which is going to help you to better yourself, better your skills, but if it's someone telling you that you cannot do this, literally stop listening to them. There's a quote I heard that I read that said, when people keep telling you that you're unable to do this, or you're weak, or you don't have the capability to do something, make sure you progress yourself so far that you cannot hear them. So keep striving towards your goals to the extent that whatever they say, you literally cannot hear it because you know what you're capable of doing. It's okay to win in silence. Like, just because people don't know you're winning doesn't mean you're not winning. Number 3 is procrastination. The way I've now started to understand it is that procrastination sometimes stems from a lack of belief in our worthiness. Like, you believe you're not worthy of that thing, so you put it off, or you don't know how to do that thing, so you put it off. Sometimes attacking the most difficult thing that you have can be that thing that pushes you towards your goal 100%, because you've gone and worked past that initial hurdle, that roadblock that you're always hitting, and once you're past that, it's literally free fall and you can move towards your goal in full speed. So procrastination, stop putting things off, because no matter if you put them off or not, they're still going to be waiting for you. So make sure you get things done when you need to get them done. Stop procrastinating. You are worthy of your dreams. You are worthy of greater things. Stop putting them off, because you do not know the success you're going to get out of that thing. Maybe that thing you're putting off is the one thing that's going to change your entire life. Stop putting things off. Stop procrastinating. Stop being lazy. Number 4 would be lack of commitment or lack of motivation, and I've put the two together because I think lack of motivation comes from a lack of commitment. Like, if you're not committing yourself to your dreams, if you're not committing yourself to something that you've said you want to accomplish, you're going to be motivated to do it. And stop waiting for you to feel motivated. Motivation is a byproduct of you doing that thing. Like, don't wait to feel motivated, because you only do whatever it is you need to do one day out of the week when you feel motivated. So don't wait for motivation to come. The motivation is a byproduct of you starting that activity or you doing that thing. So yeah, lack of commitment. Commit yourself to your thing. That once you've made a commitment, make sure you keep to it. That's how you start to create habits. If you don't keep to the promises you make to yourself, chances are you're not going to keep to most promises you're going to make in the future. And the decisions that you're making today are gonna help you in your future or are gonna hinder your future progress. Number 5 would be not prioritizing yourself. Like, put yourself first. I understand some people say that it's selfish and whatnot, but I have to be okay within myself for me to be able to help other people or to be a benefit to other people. So put yourself first. If it's maybe you need to take some days off just to reconnect with yourself, just to find some peace within yourself, that's okay. It's okay to cancel plans because mentally you're not there. It's okay to cancel plans because you just can't be in the mental space to be around people. Put yourself first, because you are no good to anyone else if you're gonna be there and you're just literally a negative person in the room. You serve no purpose to those people, and that energy, you're just passing it on to other people anyways. So prioritize yourself first, prioritize your goals, and make sure that your cup is runneth over, so then you give others from the overflow. It's literally that, to make sure that you have prioritized your self-love, your self-care, and then you can pass that on to other people from the overflow. Don't be taking out of your cup, which is half full, to give to other people. Wait until your cup literally flowing, and then you give people from the overflow, because once you start taking away from yourself, you start to diminish your character. After an extended period of time, that's going to take a toll on you. Number 6 is to stop living in the past. If 2020 has not been your year, 2021 is here. Look for greater things. Look at the future in such a positive way. Don't dwell on the past. The past is the past. It was there to create you into the person that you need to be in your future. Don't look at all the difficulties that you've gone through, maybe through your childhood, through your adulthood, early adult life. Like, those things were there to create you into the person that you need to be for whatever greatness that is coming in 2021. So stop dwelling in the past, especially if you're dwelling on the negative things. Number 7 is stop holding your perceived failures against yourself. Some people will not attempt to do things because they have failed once at this, and they can never go into a field similar or close to that because they perceive themselves as a failure because of something that has happened in the past. If you've started a business and it completely flopped, that doesn't mean you shouldn't start a business in the future. It's just maybe that business was not for you. So do not burn bridges and burn opportunities, or not try and go after things just because you have failed in the past, of which, to be honest, nothing is really a failure until you give up yourself. It was just a lesson that you needed to learn that maybe will help you in your next business venture. Like, don't look at failures as a failure, but look at it as stepping stones towards the greatness that you still have within you. Things that are going to push you to be a better businesswoman or a better businessman. Try to see the positive in every situation or in every perceived failure, and try to learn from it. How can you learn and make sure that thing or whatever it is that happened or hindered your growth in that business, so how to stop it from happening again. Number 8 is stop trying to get things to be perfect or trying to get yourself to be perfect. Being perfect is a myth. You can always better your best. You can always do things that are greater than what you thought was perfect. Perfection is not an end goal. Literally, that is such a myth. Practice makes perfect, but that is not true. Practice makes progress. Don't get too dwelled on the technicalities of things, or I need to get this thing perfect, I need to get this right, because you start in that business with maybe just maybe things are not perfect, they're not exactly the way I want it to be. Maybe that's how your business needed to be, and that's how you're gonna attract customers, because maybe that little slight mishap in your business is what's going to attract certain people to your business. And things like that. Just stop trying to get yourself perfect, because all you're doing is causing yourself anxiety. Most of the time you probably cause yourself stress because you overwork yourself trying to get it perfect. Stop striving for perfection, but strive for you to progress and for progression within whatever field or whatever dimension you're looking at it. Number 9, stop talking yourself out of great opportunities. Like I've mentioned before, most of the time when great things come into our life, we try to reflect on ourselves and we think we are unworthy of these great things. We look at the things that other people have accomplished and we say, oh, you know, they're a great individual for accomplishing this. But when it's our turn to do it, we see it as something that is impossible. Stop being an enemy of progress to your own progression. Great things are supposed to happen to you, and proclaim that in your life. Make sure that's literally how you look at life. Great things are supposed to come to you. Great things are supposed to happen to you and come into your life. Certain people that will not go for a job offer because they think, you know, maybe my skills are not quite qualified, or, you know, I can't quite be like this other person that has that job role. Maybe your different perception of looking at things is exactly what is needed for that position. So take chances, take risks, and don't dwell on things or overlook your capabilities just because it is you. Sometimes you might be that great difference that the company needs, or that great difference that a business needs. Maybe you're the business partner that someone is waiting for. So stop hindering your progression, stop hindering your opportunities and stopping things for yourself. Stop being an enemy of your own progression. Okay? And last but not least, this is so important, especially for the younger generations. Stop living for the gram, okay? Live within your means. If you cannot afford to be out every weekend, popping bottles and living your best life, wearing the designers and whatnot, then don't do it. It serves you no purpose. After the weekend is over, it's all done. It's now stories. Stop living a fake life or putting financial strain on yourself just so that you can keep up with the Joneses, you can keep up with the crowd, be in trend, because that trend is gonna die out. And in 10 years time, people that were just dressed casually, you know, deciding to go out once a month, once every 3 months, are the ones that are winning. And now you're looking at them with jealousy, or you're looking at them thinking, how could they do this and I can't do that, and we were part of the same circle. It's because they decided to live within their means. They didn't live for the gram. They didn't live a life that was fake because they wanted other people to see how great their life is. But they lived the life that they were able to live at that moment in time. And now they have created greater things for themselves because they were able to sacrifice those few years looking good for the gram, for those likes. It is not worth it. Do not put yourself in financial strain. If you can afford it, by all means do it, if that's what you want to do. But don't do things because other people are doing it. And if you can't afford it, don't put yourself in financial strain just because your friends are going to be wearing this and this person's got this car and whatnot. It is not worth it. Honestly, are greater and more important things than living for the gram or having the next flashiest car. It is not worth you getting through all that mental torture and strain. And it also diminishes your character because you yourself know the truth. Receiving a certain lifestyle on Instagram, on Facebook, or whatever social media you use just to look great, but internally your world is in distress. Live life being truest expression of yourself, not of other people, or not what you think other people should see you as. Just be yourself. Yeah, that's my top 10 tips of things that we should leave in 2020, or things that we should, you know, just revise and look at. And obviously these are all just my opinions. Take what you can from it. If you don't like certain things, just leave it be. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.